Hey Pisces, welcome back. So this is part 2 of the, it's the extended part 2 of this morning's reading. It was quite the reading. Fun stuff, right? Oh, I'm not too sure what's going to come through here, Pisces, but we're going to let Spirit in again. And let them explain to us how to better deal with the world changing around us, and maybe not having not much of I guess what I'm getting is more like feeling a sense of there we go, 2 of them came out, a sense of not really being able to do much about the people who just won't change or won't move forward in this evolution that's coming. Okay, so this is to help you. It looks like we have choices and we have light, and I like the fact that they both came out. Okay, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. Beautiful. Okay, you'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So they really want you to tap into this, your body and soul being of one thing. You know, I can't say one body because it doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean, okay? Of marrying the two together. I've talked about this briefly, but this is about the marriage of both, okay? So they really want you to work on this because they say this is going to help you the most. This is really going to help you the most. Light. Imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light. Because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You're a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are, right? So this is all about tapping into your personal power, empowering yourself, Pisces. Okay? So important that you tap into this. So important. Okay? Yeah, they're really putting a real emphasis on that. The marriage of both, of who you are, okay? Marriage of body, soul, energy, spirit. This is something you're going to be able to utilize and tap into when things are not always going well, okay? You'll be able to take 5 minutes, meditate, and snap yourself back into where you need to be. And I think that's the most important. It's the gift they want to give you, okay? So remember that, Pisces, because we're gonna hit snags. Life isn't perfect. It was never meant to be. It was meant to be a learning experience, okay? It was meant to be what it is, okay? Contrast, variance, different things. This one, bearing fruit. 1 + 2, 3 again. 3 likes to come out these days. So I love this. I was talking about the tree, as above, so below, and here out comes the tree. But they're telling you that all of this is going to be bearing fruit for you. It's going to be so magical, Pisces, for you. Okay? It's going to help you out. It's really going to help you out, okay? This is birthing the results of hard work. An idea or consistent thought manifesting into form. Relationship between the external world and the internal world. Feelings and beliefs. Again, new beliefs, new feelings. We were talking about that this morning. It's the same, okay? It's the same thing, Pisces. Everything is relevant here, okay? Let me take a look at this because there's something here at the bottom that just is coming true. There are definitely a pair of wings that I could see on each side of this tree here at the bottom, like a figure. So as unbelievable as it is, it's almost putting forth that this tree is going to take flight. Trees don't fly, right? Or do they? Ah, right? So this is believe in the impossible. Make your belief system the one that is true to you, okay? Whatever that may mean to you, this is what they're saying. Your beliefs, you will bear fruit if you believe in yourself and the beautiful magic that you can create. There you go. It finally came out. It finally came out. You are light. You have choices, okay? They want you to really connect to yourself because this is sometimes the only thing that's really going to keep you here, okay? Imagine, since this morning, I'm sorry, I just I got really dry all of a sudden, but imagine there you are in a line, you know, such as if you've seen as at rallies or demonstrations where the police, you're not the police, but sometimes you see this line of people who are looking at a situation. Could be police, could be somebody who's just trying to keep the situation calm. They're kind of setting boundaries, but they're off on one side. They're not always in the middle of the chaos. Okay, but this is what they're showing me. But you're not police. So some of you are saying I'm not. It just the image reminds me of that. Okay, imagine yourself in a line, and in front of you, everything is going so crazy and chaotic, and all I feel is a group of people standing there looking out in love at the people who causing harm to each other, even wishing harm to you. It's like a purging. It's like a release of all the negative energies that they have into the world, like a last big yuck, you know, and you have to kind of get bombarded standing there with that energy, but you're standing true and you're standing strong and you're standing in spirit, you're standing in love and understanding, even though they make no sense. You're okay, okay? There's a great big harmony and a great big peace. And even though you're removed because you're here and they're all over there doing their thing, you're still standing strong and almost in weight to pick up the pieces. That is actually what I'm seeing. That when everything dies down, when the damage has been done, when the last big, you know, the big powwow is done, we can step off the curb and just kind of start clearing, walking, planting flowers, planting trees, getting one with spirit and the planet, and focusing less on the individual rivalries and more on the one energy that's going to help us move forward, okay? Very intense as what I'm seeing here. I'm also feeling the burden of it, because for some of you, you're going to be looking on at people you know. Some of you may be looking on at people who are close to you that you cannot help because people have their own journeys to go through. But I don't feel any anger or resentment or even disappointment on your part. I just feel a silent determination to move forward from this. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm going to leave this here because it's the energy is really bowling me over. I really want to pull some cards because yeah, I don't know why this is coming through, but it's coming through really, really hard. You guys are killing me here. This is a Friday. Fridays are supposed to be like mellow days. Okay, so they want me to pull Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's do that. Let's pull a wisdom of the oracle here. And then we're going to pull some tarot on this, okay? Alright, Pisces. Pisces. What else for Pisces? My beautiful collective. And by the way, that's an image. It's a figurative image. You're not actually going to be doing that. It's just a energetically, right? I can't. Yeah. This is a 10. This is regeneration. The world's burning. But it's regenerating. And it's, again, it's figuratively. We're not burning, like, literally, hopefully. Let's not do that. But, it's, like I said before, sometimes you're cleaning out a closet. It gets worse before it gets better. You're still doing good, but it's really gotta, hit that rock bottom thing. This is also a reference to Alcoholics Anonymous. You have to hit rock bottom. And a lot of people are not there yet. They're still just on their soapbox yelling at the other soapbox or whoever. Everybody. Their anger, their frustrations, their beliefs that are grounded in ego, in you know, in anything and everything. Okay? It's just, that's just what it is. Regeneration is beautiful, though. This is the phoenix. This is a representation of the phoenix. This is something that's going to come back stronger and better. Better. Much better. Okay? Just remember that. Much better is coming. They really want you to take care of you. I've been saying this for months in all my readings, that this is a perfect time for you to work on yourself, to make yourself strong, to ground yourself in your beliefs, to marry spirit and body together, to heal what needs to be healed, because you are the light, okay? We are light workers. That's what we do, okay? And I know a lot of people think that, well, I'm just a person. No, you're a light worker. We all are. Humanity's supposed to be, okay? Pisces, no Pisces, it doesn't really matter in this reading. It's whoever really feels that way, okay? Ten of Pentacles. Took a while for that card to come out, didn't it? There's a reason for that. That's achieving wealth, emotional, spiritual, actual wealth. It's going to take some time. Okay? It's going to take some time for this. But your choices to stay in the light is definitely going to bring it for you. Okay? Come out under here. Absolutely. It's going to bring it in for you. Just remember that. Okay? Beautiful rainbows. Look at that greenery. Look at that wealth, that happiness, that marriage of everything that matters. Okay? Where people start or stop defining everything as in what they've heard before. The truth to moving on. Again, the Three of Swords. Came out this morning. It's coming out now. Double card. Absolutely. Okay? Other people are going to have a hard time moving on from this. That's just the way it is. Okay? But we need to. We need to see the truth to better ourselves. To open ourselves up. Okay? we've been closing ourselves off. We've been taking in what's being taught, and we've made it part of our lives, and we've made it part of our reality. But a lot of it is just, it's very negative, and it needed to be gone. We need to find better ways. Always. Always. We need to improve ourselves every day. It's a never-ending quest to better ourselves. It's a never-ending quest to move on. Okay? It's also showing me the burden of this. This is gonna be our burden to bear. Okay? To watch some of this happening. Spirit understands that. But remember, you decide to be here at this beautiful time in humanity. You've decided to be part of this, okay? Two of Wands. Look at you contemplating, being on the threshold of this beautiful progress. This is what this is talking about. You're not going to be alone. You'll have all of us. I'll be there with you. I'll go through it with you. I promise. We're all in this together. Regardless of what we think. Regardless of every day when we think, you know, oh, I'm all by myself. No. Everything that happens in this world, we kind of put each other all through it together. And that should be number one. Every time we watch the news and somebody does something awful, we go, why? Why? We all go through it together. When somebody takes their lives and it's so sad and no explanation, we all feel the pain of it together. So, you know, just know you're never alone. We are one. We are never alone. Never ever alone. Okay? Number one thing you should always be doing is going to meditate, to find your spirit guides, to connect with them. Okay? The Queen of Swords. She's the queen of strength of character and independence. Somebody who does who's a trailblazer, who has experienced great loss and sorrow, but keeps going regardless. Okay? They are intelligent, truthful, communicate clearly, very self-aware, a teacher, sometimes too critical of their own thoughts, and tries to be very wise, or gets wiser with age, okay? The Queen of Swords is here to teach you that you can take a lot of these attributes and take them with you as you go, okay? You can make sense of a lot of things. You can bear a lot. You are strong. You are powerful, and you are wise. And I have no doubt that a lot of Pisces here have suffered immensely. Okay? You've had great loss. You have great pain. But you keep going. And that is your magic. That is your power. And that is also spirit. Spirit is with you. They're strong to keep you going when you think you can't. And that is beautiful. Remember, they have that ability. They are with you at all times. We are not separate from them, and that's what they want you to know. They will give you power. They will give you clarity of thought. Any help you require, just ask. They'll send you signs. They'll send you messages. Four of Swords. It came out again. It came out this morning. They also want to remind you that rest, healing, and rest are some of the greatest tools that you have at your disposal. Okay? actually finding a very safe and pleasant place to wrap yourself in the blanket, to close your eyes, and to let rest take you. And put out a prayer to Spirit and yourself that when you wake, you're going to be refreshed, you're going to be better, you're going to rejuvenate yourself and help yourself climb back up. Because they're saying in these times when, and you know, some of us have already been through this. This is going to be more of the same. Some of us in different parts of the world have been through these revolutions, whatever you want to call them. And we've felt this zapping of energy, this big, you know, flow of, I wouldn't say negative energy, but just, you know, this very heavy energy coming in. And they're trying to tell you that you have the strength to get through it, to be objective, to stand there in that line. And when you need to go rest and remove yourself, somebody else will come in. Okay? Somebody else will come in and take your spot. Let you rest until you're back up on your feet again. Okay? And you can come back. Right? Okay? They're going to take the burden away from you. This Ten of Wands. Look at all these butterflies. You're not alone. Okay? When you feel like this, somebody will step in and help you. Okay? So that you can rest and then come back. Okay? So don't think you're alone in this burden. You're not. You're not alone. You're not alone. Okay? It doesn't have to be all that for you. Be strong when you can be strong, and when you need to rest, rest. Very important. Okay? This energy is not meant to be oppressive. This energy is supposed to keep you in the light. Your choices to marry body and spirit is also a balance, right? As above, so below. You have to keep yourself balanced here. When the rough spots happen, your greatest power is your ability to balance. Okay? The ability to choose wisely for yourself. Three of Wands. Come out again. Came out this morning. Okay? This is you. Taking steps. Those are little steps. Okay? You got to remember that these things that are going to be put in motion is brand new. It's like a brand new journey. Okay? We're still all learning. We're still looking over there. Okay? We're still like, what's happening? What's going on there? Okay? It's getting like duckies in a row. It's like putting things back in place. We're going to be part of that generation who gets it going, right? Look at that. Empowering yourself. Getting back your personal power. That's exactly what I was talking about, okay? With the Magician, like magic, you have all you need. This is what they're saying. You have the ability to choose your feelings, to be strength of character. You have somebody backing you up at all times spiritually in this community. You have the Four of Swords. You have the gift of healing yourself and resting, which also heals yourself, okay? We are beginning a journey. It's always more difficult when you're beginning than when you've ironed everything out, like is an 8, when you've done all the hard work. But you have the magic, and you have, this is taking back your personal power. What we were always meant to be, meant to do, okay? We're warriors of light, okay? Not literal warriors. Warriors of light, of love, of connection. Reconnection, I should say, to what it's always supposed to have been, which is a marriage of the two. It's always coming back, okay? Page of Swords, right? It's going to require great concentration on your part. And you have to make sure that what you are thinking about, your mental skills that you're using, don't fall back into the negative, okay? Because you're going to have more than your voice. You're going to have people who, like I said, are not at the same level, who are going to be saying things that may sound like they make sense, but if you really look at them, will realize that they really don't make sense. But their passion and conviction of what's right and wrong might really make them sound like they know what they're talking about. And that's okay. It's right for them. I'm just saying that with the Page of Swords, it's always my little page of deception. The page is so smart, but sometimes too smart for his own good or her own good, and can talk you into things or out of things that they shouldn't. So always tap in to what's important inside of you. Always tap in to that inner knowing, that intuition that they were talking about, and that light, okay? You're going to have to fight, I think, more than other people. You're going to have to fight to get yourself back to center, is what I'm getting. You're going to have more of a time because you're observing, right? So you have a lot of time to look. You have a lot of time to hear different things. And every once in a while you may slip because you're listening to this guy here. You listen to everything that's going around. But the important part, Spirit is saying, is to find your center. To get yourself back to center, which is the Three of Swords. Seeing the truth, to move on, to continue on the journey that you're meant to be having, okay? Now this is going to resonate differently for all of you, okay? But this is all about growth. The King of Pentacles under the deck. This is all about abundance, protecting your... It's like the father of protection, okay? The King of Pentacles as well. And people who are careful. They're sensible, okay? This is going to take a lot of sensibility on your part. A lot of grounding, a lot of going back to center. And this is what Spirit is telling you. You are going on a fantastic journey, okay? And this is for the future. I don't know if I've told you this. This is not right now. This is things that are going to be happening in the next year or two. I'm seeing even in the future. This is, it doesn't happen in a day. Okay, this is something that they needed you to know. This is something to look back on. This is something to use as an index, okay? This is something to keep through to your heart, saying that you have to go back to your center, okay? You have to be the silent strength of the people who are going to rebuild. You will be needed, if only by example of what you do in your own life. Like I said, you don't have to be out there and being the next big revolutionary. You can simply do what is right for you. Help the world in a way you feel is important to you. It will make a difference. Okay? So, that's it. That's it for today. That's it for my readings for Friday. So I will come back tomorrow. I'm sending you lots of love and light and lots of peace, Pisces. Lots of peace in your heart, okay? Foster peace. Foster strength, foster peace. The Queen of Swords. Peace. It will bring great rewards. This is such a beautiful card, okay? This is such a beautiful, beautiful card. All right, Pisces. So, that's it. Take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. Love, light, blessings, stay safe. And, yeah, that's it for me for tonight. Take care, Pisces.